Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another action-packed episode of Mr. J's Big Book of Movies, where my quest is to find the best movies in the land to put into my Big Book of Movies. What is the Big Book of Movies? The Big Book of Movies is a personal collection of films I feel should be immortalized for what they are. What does it take to get into the Big Book of Movies? That's what we do every Saturday to try to figure out. Today's film is built on a classic television show. Now, I'm not going to be corny and sing the theme song to it because that would be a dead giveaway. Dead. What kind of word is that when describing a show? Yeah, I'm talking about The Addams Family. The Addams Family was released November 22nd, 1991. And was directed by Barry Sonnenfeld. IMDb states that con artists plan to fleece an eccentric family using an accomplice who claims to be their long-lost uncle. That is what happened. What the hell kind of word is fleece? I thought fleece was an article of clothing. Anyways, starting at the top, The Addams Family, I gave 3 for rewatch factor. Perfect TV movie. No profane language. Nothing that's too hard on the eyes. But yeah, it's a good TV movie. I wouldn't say stop what you're doing and go see it. Those who know about The Addams Family, the original TV show, will be able to enjoy it more than first timers. But I feel, hey, this movie's on. You'll have it on in the background. So I do give rewatch factor 3. Storyline, now hear me out. I gave storyline a 2 because you have to be seasoned to Addams Family lore to understand the movie. If you know nothing about the Addams Family, it may not be as funny as if you already know about it. So with that, I gave storyline a 2. There's nothing really, anything more I can say with that. So I believe that if you are familiar with the Addams Family, you'll be able to be, you'll enjoy it more than a newcomer. Characters, I gave a 3. Now, I almost gave it a 2 because once again, if you don't know this TV show, if you don't know the original TV show, you don't know the way that they're supposed to be acting. But I gave it a 3 because it's cool enough that you want to investigate the actual TV show. You want to know where this is from. You want to know, this is really funny. What is this all about? So it makes you want to go back and watch the TV show, or at least watch a few episodes to see where it all came from. There's nothing that really stands out acting-wise. Definitely no Oscars anywhere near this performance. They did a good job of making the characters look like what they're supposed to. So I applaud them for that. And that's really what gave them the extra point, as they look like what they were supposed to. But once again, if you know nothing about this show, you don't know that. So because of the nostalgia value, I went ahead and gave them a 3. And I also gave him a 3 for accuracy. But if you don't know this show, you're not going to really fully understand that 3. Appearance-wise, this is a 90s movie. This is a basic 90s movie. It gets a 3. It looks funny, looks the way it's supposed to. There's nothing that really stands out. And a lot of the things that the special effects needed to be on, you didn't see. Like when Pugsy got electrocuted. But the funniest part was the school play. I mean, that was so extreme. That was totally funny. And I'm glad you got to see that. But, yeah, this movie didn't rely on visual effects as it did rely on nostalgia. Last but not least, we have enjoyment. Now, I know this show. I remember this show. There are some things that happened in the TV show that I wish that happened in the movie. But because of that, I gave enjoyment a 4. If I didn't have any knowledge about the TV show, I don't know what I would have given it. So I feel that my nostalgia helped push this movie to an enjoyment of a 4. It was just a cool movie. They made a movie about a TV show I used to like. That was all cool, fine, and dandy. But if the nostalgia wasn't there, if I wasn't educated on the movie, if I wasn't educated on the TV show, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much. There's certain movies that I knew nothing about the TV shows that they came from, or they were continuations. And I'm like, okay, this was a so-so movie. And I go back and I watch the original. I'm like, wow, that's it? Like, it happens. So without that nostalgia, I don't think it would have gotten as high of a mark for enjoyment. All right, well, that's the meat of the show. What we do right now is we add up the 5 categories, because the categories equal a score. And that score equals a grade. Starting at the top, we have the rewatch factor with a score of a 3. We have storyline with the score of a 2. We have characters with a score of a 3. We have appearance with a score of a 3. We have enjoyment with a score of a 4. All in all, they equal a score of a 15. That 15 equals a C. I was hoping it would be more of a B-range movie because it is funny. But it does take a lot of nostalgia to enjoy this movie. So with all that being said, does the Addams Family get into the big book of movies? Not this week. It's a cool movie. It's a funny movie. But you need so much history to be able to enjoy it. I don't think it's one of those movies that you could put it in, see it for the first time, and be like, wow, this is it. So today it's going to be a pass. Well, that's all the time we have here on Mr. J's Big Book of Movies. Don't forget you catch me here every Saturday for new episodes. If you feel spunky, listen to my podcast. It's a movie review podcast, Eye for an Eye with Mr. J. Comes out every Tuesday and Thursday. It's available on Google Play, Apple Podcast, and Stitcher. You could email me anytime you like, mws_216@yahoo.com. You could check out our Facebook fan page at I4Mr. And you could tweet at us on our Twitter page at I for an Eye, spelled just like my podcast. And most important of all, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff right down below. This chapter is now closed.